my dear child, this is not just another video or message. It is my direct and urgent warning to you. There is something I need you to hear that could protect you from the pain that lies ahead. I see what you cannot see, and I know what lies ahead. I am pleading with you to heed my voice before it is too late. I need you to stop and think carefully. This is a divine moment, created especially for your safety and protection. Your response and obedience today will determine how you turn out. I speak these words not to frighten you, but to place you in safety. A wise person sees danger ahead and takes refuge, while the foolish ignore the signs and suffer the consequences. I do not want you to suffer. I want to protect you under my wings, but I need your cooperation. Tomorrow, pay close attention. Keep your eyes open and be alert. Your heart must be open to my guidance, my dear child. Do this by tapping the like button. You are walking toward a path that could lead to destruction, and I cannot bear to watch you suffer when I have already prepared a way for you to escape. That being said, you must listen, act, and trust me. For the sake of your soul, the future I have planned for you, and the love I have poured into you, your obedience and your ear. Give me your whole attention, because what I share today might be the lifeline you need when disaster knocks at your door. Ignore this message and you may stay lost. Stay with me for a moment, and I'll show you how to avoid what's coming. You might ask yourself, Lord, why would you let a disaster come near? Couldn't you just protect me from all harm? I am sovereign, and my ways are higher than yours. I protect you in ways you're not even aware of, but I also use life's storms to strengthen and refine my people. I allow these warnings to awaken you from spiritual slumber, to remind you that you are dependent on me in everything. If your faith had no challenges, it could lead to complacency. Trials act as a furnace where true faith is purified. This is why I am speaking to you so boldly, so originally, and so powerfully right now. If you open your heart to my words and hold them close, you will find that I have already prepared a way of escape. Even in the middle of darkness, I provide a lamp to guide your feet. Remember, I am not the author of fear, and I do not take pleasure in your suffering. My warnings come from a place of infinite love and divine foresight. I have seen what is coming. I know the dangers, the pits, and the destruction that lie ahead on your current path. If you ignore my words, you step out of my protection. My beloved one, my vessel of hope. Send this video to 3 people who need uplifting right now. This message is not meant to scare you. Rather, it is meant to save you, protect you, and keep you safe within my arms. Throughout history, I have warned my children before bad things happened. I instructed Noah to construct an ark before the floodwaters arrived. I guided Joseph to store grain before the 7 years of famine started. I sent my prophets to call my people to repentance before disasters struck nations. Each warning was an invitation to trust me, to follow my instructions, and to find safety under my cover. The same principle applies to you today. You may believe that in those times it was different, but I have not changed. My love for you endures through every generation. If I warned my people in the past, why would I abandon you now when I can see the future as clearly as you can see the present? I am the Alpha and the Omega, and nothing that happens in the future surprises me. The stories in my word show how my warnings always come with specific instructions. Noah built the ark. Joseph saved the grain. My prophets called nations to repentance. When my people followed my instructions, they found refuge. When they disregarded them, destruction ensued. You have the same choice now. Will you believe my voice, or will you ignore it? I understand that you have doubts, fears, and uncertainties. I see the anxiety growing inside of you. But my child, clarity is found in my voice alone. Pay close attention, and don't let distractions take away this crucial moment from you. The enemy's best strategy at this moment is to divert your attention from my voice. Resist the temptation. Your destiny demands your full and undivided attention right now, my dear child. You are never alone. I see every tear. I hear every prayer. I'm working in ways you cannot yet see. If this message feels like the answer you've been looking for, know that I have ordained this moment for you. Your super thanks is more than just support. It is faith in action, a seed that will yield a harvest of my blessings. Help spread my word to those who are lost and looking for hope. Click the super thanks button, and you will see my favor overflow in your life, my dear child. There are things going on in the unseen that you are unaware of. You believe you are in charge and that your decisions only impact the here and now, but forces beyond your sight are fighting for your soul. I see the traps that have been set in front of you, the seemingly harmless temptations, the diversions that gradually pull you away from what really matters, and the people in your life who are not looking out for your best interests. You believe you have time, but time is running out. This is your warning, not out of anger or fear, but out of love. When you walk hand in hand with me, you walk in divine authority. You become like a warrior, armored for battle, not with physical weapons, but with spiritual arms. Clothe yourself with truth, righteousness, peace, faith, and the power of my word. These are not just theoretical concepts. They are actual defenses against the forces that seek to harm you. Your greatest enemy is fear. If you let it consume you during a crisis, you will make rash decisions and forget my faithfulness. However, if you keep your eyes on me, I will keep you in perfect peace. I am your shield, your defender, and your constant support. Let faith grow in your heart, because it is faith that opens the storehouses of my blessings and protection. History is full of examples of people who ignored my warnings and were caught off guard by disaster. But you are different, called, chosen, and beloved. I don't say these things to scare you, but to prepare you. A prepared heart is at rest, even when the world trembles. I have seen what happens when my children disregard my warnings. They think they have more time, only to experience heartbreak, regret, and loss that could have been prevented. I don't want that for you. If you can hear me now, it means you still have time. But time is a gift. It is not guaranteed forever. One day, if the world's distractions drown me out completely, my voice will grow faint in your heart. Don't wait for that day. Don't get so lost that you can't find your way back. I'm calling you now, my precious child. Come back to me. Stay connected with my words. I'm giving you a window of time to anchor your soul in my unwavering love. The challenges you face today are but faint echoes beside the monumental blessing that looms on the horizon. It is neither out of reach nor a hollow dream. You are not defined by failure, regardless of the barbs thrown your way. I have entrusted you so that you will not allow fleeting troubles to obscure the glorious future that is rushing toward you. Ignore the mutterings of detractors and the covetous glances of those who beg for your joy. I offer my hand to lift the burden from your heart today. I see the quiet despair of those days when even the smallest effort feels insurmountable, but I am here, igniting courage within you. No obstacle is too great when I empower you. They see the fire within you, the worth I have bestowed upon you, and the abundance I have set aside for your life. Let them fade into silence. I bless your steps now with supernatural vigor, drawn from the wellspring of my spirit. Receive my love. It is a healing thing for the hidden scars that breed fear, uncertainty, and hesitation. Don't let the storms of this life dampen your hope. From the vantage of eternity, you will soon see how a single moment infused with my power can rewrite everything, leaving the past where it belongs, buried, helpless, and unafraid. What lies ahead is full of rebirth, joy, and divine intent. Adore my love and strength, because I will never leave you. A new dawn is always just around the corner. Let me guide your story into realms you haven't yet imagined, allowing your journey to unfold in ways that defy the impossible. Don't limit your life to what you can see. That will only lead to disillusionment. Instead, listen to my voice and reflect on the timeless truths of my word. I see every single detail of your life's tapestry, every tear you've shed, every burden you've carried, every quiet moment of despair you've experienced. I've gathered all of your sorrows as if they were priceless gems, holding them close to my heart and feeling the weight of your struggle as though they were my own. Through the longest nights, when shadows stretched endlessly before you, and through the fiercest moments, your faith in me, rather than the evidence before your eyes, is a force powerful enough to change the world around you. I am the source of the resilience that flows through your veins, the quiet power that pushes you forward when everything seems lost. Recall the winding road you've traveled, the rugged terrain you've crossed, the valleys of grief, the mountains of trial, the rivers of doubt, and marvel at how far you've come. I have walked beside you. I have knelt near you in your moments of brokenness. I have whispered comfort into your spirit, lifting you with a tender hand when you couldn't rise alone. You are a testament to the unwavering spirit I have instilled in you. The scars you bear are not signs of defeat, but badges of honor, proving that you have battled darkness and emerged into the light. Each stumble, each searing pain, and each hard-fought victory has shaped you into someone remarkable, seasoned by adversity, tempered by perseverance, radiant with a strength you may not yet fully recognize. In those hours when fatigue seeps into your bones and questions creep into your head, threatening to break your resolve, take a moment to remember how much I love you. You are not a passing thought in my vast creation. You are cherished beyond measure, a crucial thread in the grand design I weave. Your story is far from its final chapter, full of purpose yet to be discovered. My love is the bedrock beneath your feet, the unwavering foundation of your being. My spirit flows through you like a river of vitality, constantly renewing your strength. Yes, there have been blessings, innumerable gifts woven into the fabric of your days, and there will be more, even in the crucible of your trials. You have tasted triumph, lifting your voice in praise before me. But occasionally, doubt will creep in like a thief, dimming the light in your eyes and making you feel as though your obligations are pressing down on you. Your body is weak. Your spirit is surrounded by worries that seem to grow with every breath. In those vulnerable moments, you may question whether your bravery will endure or if I have turned away. Hear me now with a voice that pierces the storm. My love for you is unwavering, fierce and eternal. I clear the fog of fear that clouds your thoughts. Every moment of your life is cradled within my divine intent, and victory is not a far-off dream. It is your birthright, my promise. Hit the like button to show your faith in these words. I am your shield, your sovereign maker, the very breath that gives you life. I pour into you an endless stream of power from above, fortifying you against every attack. When the world closes in, when your trials threaten to overwhelm you, when silence exacerbates your uncertainties, know this unshakable truth: you are never forsaken. I stand sentinel over your life. My love is an endless ocean that surrounds you. Your struggles pierce my heart. Let these words be a lighthouse amid your storms, a steady glow promising that today's afflictions are but fleeting shadows on the road to wholeness. I have given you the inner fire to endure, bravery to rise, grace to cast your burdens into my hands, release your fears into my care, and anchor your aspirations in my compassion. Your cries rise like incense to my ears, and your tears stir the depths of my love. Do not give up. Do not lose faith in me. This journey is full of opportunities for growth, stretching your soul, transforming your essence, and revealing my glory. Lean into my strength without hesitation. Trust that I am leading you toward a future that glows with sacred meaning. Step boldly forward, confident that each step brings you closer to the fulfillment of your deepest desires. The victories that await you will outweigh every pain and tear. Throughout the night, every whispered prayer holds eternal meaning. Hold fast to your faith. Grasp my promises with unwavering hands. Move forward, knowing my righteous arm will support you through every turn. Your life story is still being written, a tale of perseverance, a symphony of joy composed by my hand. I am your limitless fountain, shaping a destiny that surpasses anything you have ever known. Let these words watch over you. Allow them to open the doors of your soul. Throw wide the gates to welcome gratitude, trust, and hope that soars beyond the stars. No force can derail my resolve to shower you with blessings beyond counting. The road ahead may have moments of faltering. Seasons of fatigue may weaken your will. But cling to this unshakable truth. My grace and boundless love encircle you like a citadel, shielding you against life's fiercest gales. Trust me completely. Cast aside all reservations. March into the purpose I have ordained for you with courage and celestial assurance. I see a bright future for you, a life cradled in my peace and wrapped in the unending warmth of my love. You have never walked this path alone. My light has been your guide, a beacon piercing even the wildest storms. Let your soul overflow with gratitude and delight, my dear one. As you mirror my image and clutch my love within you, you become a melody of joy to my heart. Your wholeness becomes a testament to the world of my unending goodness. A flood of blessings is coming your way. Open your heart wide. Live in safety under heaven's protective hand. There will be days when the weight of your burdens bends you low, when your eyes grow dim with weariness, when your spirit trembles, and when stillness threatens to take hold. During those hours, remember that I too took on this. I have led you, and while bravery and endurance are noble, victory is won by standing on my word and moving forward in resolute faith. Let others boast in their own might or skill. I have experienced abandonment and the sting of sorrow, but I have emerged as the firstborn of a redeemed creation, free from the shadow of guilt. I am close to everyone who calls on me with a sincere heart. Seek me out sincerely, and you will see wonders that surpass your wildest dreams. Frailty and flesh bore the agony of the cross, descended into the abyss, and broke the grip of death, not just to claim victory, but to carry you through your darkest nights. With a voice that thunders across the cosmos and a whisper that stirs the depths of your soul, I called you forth and etched your name into the sacred hollow of my hand, a mark that no force in creation can erase. Begin each dawn in the sanctuary of my presence, entering the hidden chamber of grace, where shadows of fear dissolve like mist before the sun. I declared that I am the eternal sovereign, the architect of your essence, the one who wove the threads of your being into existence long before the stars found their places in the heavens. I have claimed you as my own, and my love for you is an unquenchable flame that neither time nor trial can dim. Clad in the mantle of my might and adorned with the jewels of my mercy, you stand unshakably as a fortress of light against the encroaching dark. The treasury of my blessings lies open before you. Tune your spirit to the cadence of my voice, for I speak now with words uniquely crafted for you through the crimson tide of my sacrifice. Under the vast canopy of my wings, cradled in the tender ferocity of my embrace, and perpetually renewed by the living breath of my spirit, you will bear fruit that echoes through generations yet unborn. But hear this, beloved, the call upon your life demands growth and a sharpening of your spirit to wield the weight of the mantles I long to place upon your shoulders. No scheme of the enemy, no whispered curse born of malice, and no intricately laid trap of despair can undo what I have decreed for you. If your heart longs to walk with me into the wild, wonderful places of your destiny, then grasp the truth I offer. Throw off the frayed shroud of yesterday's suffering and boldly step into the liberation I have won for you with my unending love. I cannot trust broader horizons to those who are stuck in the brambles of past wounds, paralyzed by the ghost of victimhood, or dulled by the slumber of complacency. I may stir the currents of your life, not out of wrath, but with the intention of sweeping you into realms where your roots can sink deeper and where your full potential can unfold like a banner in the wind. Take the key I offer you, forged in the fires of my love, a love that knows you to the core. I do this with a gentleness that caresses the tired places of your soul. But know this, if the waters around you have become still and murky, if the air you breathe has thickened with the staleness of familiarity or the poison of invisible decay, never forget the covenant sealed in my blood. The tide washes away the stains of sin, the weight of shame, and the burdens too great to be wasted. The scars of your past find their healing in me, their power to wound, crumbling in the radiance of my presence, swept away like ashes on the breeze, making way for the radiant dawn I have sculpted for you. The time has come to release the failures that cling like shadows and step with unshod feet into something that surpasses the transient passions of earth. I have spread a banquet of abundance before you, yet I see you pause, hesitant to grasp the blessings I have arranged, reluctant to fall into the shelter of my outstretched arms. Why do you settle for the dry crusts of guilt, nibbling at the edges of a life half-lived? My grace flows over you like a river, unconditional, unending, forgiving, renewing, redefining. Will you not claim the new name I have spoken over you? Your birthright is my beloved heir. Open your eyes to the feast I have prepared. I have set a table brimming with strength, peace, and purpose. Return to the wellspring of my presence so that your spirit can drink deeply of my promises and be filled with the richness of my love. There, you will find refuge, a foundation that remains firm when everything else fails, a companion whose loyalty knows no bounds, and a helper who is always near in the most intense storms. Do not dare to face the crucible of life's trials armed only with your own strength. Even though others may boast of their abilities or the brilliance of their talents, I invite you to rely entirely on my limitless provision so that you may accomplish wonders beyond human comprehension. There will be days when the weight you bear feels like a mountain pressing down, when fatigue obscures your vision, and when the burden of trusting me becomes your shield. I know the pain of betrayal, the loneliness, and the groan of a broken heart. But here I stand, the firstborn of a redeemed creation, triumphant over every fear and every grave, ever near to those who call upon me. Remember this when your calling threatens to crush your spirit in those dark hours. I have walked the delicate path of flesh. I bore the splintered wood of the cross. I descended into the abyss of death's grip and broke its hold, not for my own sake, but to be by your side in your greatest need. Each day begins with the sacred dance of communion with me in the hidden cloister of grace, where fears melt away and every promise is within reach. I am the great weaver of your soul, the one who breathed your name into being before the foundations of time, leaving it forever in the palm of my hand, a love that spans the ages. I will reveal marvels that surpass your wildest hopes, treasures that dwarf your boldest visions. Have I not declared my purposes? Am I not the faithful one, steadfast to fulfill every word I have spoken? Pay close attention, for I speak from the heart of eternity. These words are made just for you, my dear child. If they have touched you deeply, let them take root. My sacrifice bought your freedom, and the banner of my love flies high above you, fierce and unwavering. Clothed in my power and crowned with my compassion, you are protected beyond measure. No weapon formed in darkness, no snare woven by unseen hands can overthrow what I have established in your name. You are entering a life kissed by the divine, my beloved child. If you feel my love in this message, acknowledge it with light. Soon you will see marvels so wondrous they will reshape your faith, renew your perspective, and rekindle your joy. Do not let doubt destroy your hope or plunder your tomorrow. If you choose to trust and hold fast to my promises, you will walk confidently on every road, protected from harm. I will take your hand, and together we will cross into a land of abundance, where lack finds no foothold and loss fades as I breathe life into dreams you thought had slipped away. These words may stir your soul to tears, but let them purify you, washing away the last traces of shame. Every morning, you will awaken wrapped in a supernatural hope, propelled by its warmth. Every day, you will rise with purpose burning in your chest, certain that you have been chosen for a holy calling. You have endured the storm. Now let it go. My love for you burns eternally, pure, unshaken. You are mine. You are loved. You are not forgotten. I put a crown on your forehead, dressed you in grandeur, and anointed you with my favor. I will keep writing my words on your heart, directing you along the route I have chosen for you, and you will resist uncertainty. The season of defeat is over, and I give you the strength to break every chain so that you will no longer long for the places or people that dimmed your light. Your future lies at the top of the mountain we will climb together, far above the valleys of confusion and the echoes of those who came before you. Your faith is a fortress against every trial, No adversary will overcome you. No false affection will ensnare you again, and together we will walk this journey. You will learn to wield the gifts I provide and seek me in every storm. I am your sustainer, feeding not only your body, but also filling your soul with tenderness and love. You are tasting a love so profound that it defies everything you once knew. The world offers a fragile peace riddled with traps, but I grant you eternal joy. The whispers of those dressed in false friendship may try to entice you back to the ashes of your past, but you have endured too much and stood too close to the abyss to look backward. Every morning, as the first light kisses the earth, you will hear my voice calling to you, a tender yet unwavering echo that weaves through the fabric of your days, with words ablaze with power and adorned with the colors of eternity. I remind you constantly that my arms are boundless and my sanctuary flung wide to cradle you forever. A divine peace restores your life, breaks your bonds, erases your regrets, and floods your being with the sacred joy of my redemption. You are the living breath of my eternal salvation, whispering through the stillness, soft as a breeze and resolute as a mountain, saying, I love you. Awaken with courage, my child, for today I pour out blessings like rivers cascading from unseen heights. I fortify your spirit with resilience, stand as your unwavering companion, and swear never to let you wander forsaken. My presence is your shield, and my ear is attuned to your every cry within the chambers of your heart. My word takes root as a living flame, kindling the truth that you are never alone in this tempestuous world. I call forth legions of celestial guardians, their wings aglow with radiant might, to encircle your path, scatter the shadowed threats that lurk in silence, and dismantle every snare set to entangle your steps. Fear is a frail phantom, powerless in my light, should it dare to rise against you. Lift your gaze with the boldness of one who is already victorious, and stride forward, adorned with the mantle of triumph I have bestowed. My love for you grows with each heartbeat as you travel through the hours of this rugged journey. No force in the heavens or on earth can break the sacred bond we share. My chosen one, be a beacon of hope and send this message to 3 people who need strength today. Rest now, my love. I have given up everything, not just for your redemption, but to weave for you a tapestry of life, abundant, paved with hope and hammered with grace. I offer myself, a listening heart, anxious to embrace you, and a found peace, ready to quench your thirst. The stillness of my embrace unfolds within you a peace so holy that it silences the world's clamor. A grace envelops you like a garment made of starlight. Your joy and wholeness are the treasures I fiercely guard. I wait to hear your voice, sensitive to the whispers and the wails that stir within you, in every storm and every triumph. I am your steadfast ally, and you are aware that my Holy Spirit dances within you, a divine ember given to ignite your soul. Through this sacred presence, you have control over the tides of your emotions, rising with a strength that breaks every chain. I want you to find a wellspring of joy within, a radiant happiness that is unaffected by the transient whims of others. I want to see you freed from the grip of despair, your spirit flying free. You are not meant to fight temptation or carry the weight of sin alone. Give me your mind, your essence, and your deepest desires. Turn away from roads thorny with stress and regret. Guard your heart like a sentinel protects a citadel, for within it lies the wellspring of life. Before you act or set decisions in stone, pause and seek my guidance. I will help you avoid pitfalls and show your family the way of wisdom. I offer daily gifts of insight, showering blessings on their endeavors, allowing their spirits to flourish like gardens kissed by spring. Hold my word as a priceless heirloom, and let prayer rise from your lips like incense, fragrant and revered. As you walk with courage, I will reveal my glory and lift the broken with the strength I have forged in you. Do not let the barbs of slander or the company of those who twist truth into lies corrupt your spirit. Guard your soul against seeds of bitterness and dread. Bring me your thoughts, wild and fleeting, heavy and still, throughout the waking hours. Feel my nearness pulsing within you, a rhythm of guidance humming through your being. Open your eyes. The world around you groans with unseen sorrows etched upon its face. My design for you is flawless, a scroll unfolding in the fullness of time. I see every flaw etched in shadow, every victory bathed in light. When you stumble, do not retreat into the exile of shame out of fear of my wrath. Before your first breath, I bore your failings on the cross. Your sins are ashes, scattered by my mercy. Approach me boldly, your heart laid bare, and I will fashion new what has been broken. Do not let anxiety coil around your spirit like a serpent, dimming its glow. You are mine, claimed by love, cradled by care. My words are a balm, spoken with tenderness that mends and firmness that directs. Banish fear and lean into me. I am your stronghold, your haven when life's gales howl. Cling to these promises, proclaim them, and watch your peace blossom like wildflowers after rain. Your blessings will multiply, a cascade of grace filling your home with my love. When you turn to me, I will give you rest, untangle the knots of worry that bind your mind, and guide your thoughts to still waters. Be still, because I will tame the impossible. Trust in my faithfulness. I have carried you through shadows before, and I will do so again. I am the sovereign of your story, the architect of your fate. Even if 1,000 enemies rise or the echoes of past mistakes resound, stand unafraid. You are my child, protected by my hand. Even if the earth trembles and those around you crumble in terror, rise with a warrior's heart. I cradle you in peace. You are heir to a legacy of abundance, yet too often your eyes wander to illusions of fear. I carry the scars of every wound inflicted upon you, the sting of betrayal, the ache of scorn. But trust me, no tear has fallen unnoticed, no pain endured without purpose. Today I crown you with strength, wisdom, and a soul seasoned to champion those you hold dear and uplift others scarred by trials. My love is a limitless ocean. My mercy is an endless dawn. When fear or doubt claws at your peace, grip tightly to the certainty of my devotion. You are more than a conqueror. You are mine. Stand firm. Walk in faith. Trust in me. If you also want to help me in spreading God's message to the whole world, then please subscribe my channel. Amen.